Y'all like my shirt? Can y'all see that? Hopefully. All right. So today I'm gonna try to get through this video without having to do too many edits because it's cold in here. I'm tired. I just got off work, but I got my iPad right here because I don't know every single model that we're going to be talking about today. And what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about Indian motorcycles. We're going to go through their 2022 lineup really quickly, and I'm also going to talk to y'all about some obvious things, as well as watch this video to the end because I got a few leaks and some information for you. All right, so we're going to go through Indian's 2022 lineup real quickly. First, starting off with the FTR family, which, to be honest with you, is probably my favorite Indian out of all the bikes they actually make, because I feel like it's the only one that is 100% unique, or we'll talk about it later. So you got the FTR, which is starting at $12,999. Then you got the FTR Rally that starts at $13,999. Then you got the FTR S, which starts at $14,999. And then you also have the FTR Carbon, which starts at $16,999. Out of all of these, the Carbon looks the best to me. It has the best style. But it does have kind of a pricey price tag on there. I've ridden the Carbon myself. I believe it was the Carbon I ridden. No, it may have been the FTRS, but whichever one I rode, it was a blast to ride. It was fun. The comfort of the bike wasn't there. It didn't exist. It's basically like a sport bike or a naked bike, but not as comfortable as your traditional naked bike. But it's a fun little motorcycle. It's fun to ride. Then you get into the Scout family. Now here's where we're about to dig in a little bit, which we're going to point out some things that are 100% obvious, but some people may not just be paying attention to. So you got the Scout family. The Scout family, I feel like, is kind of a copy of a Sportster. So we're comparing Indian to Harley. So the Scout is basically like the Harley Sportster lineup, which of course Harley's lineup has decreased quite a bit lately as far as the original Sportsters we're talking about. But the Scout Bobber 60 is going to be your lowest price point Indian Scout. Then you got the Scout Bobber. Now, the Scout 60 comes in at $8,999, roughly $9,000. You got the Scout Bobber coming in at $10,999, which is roughly $11,000. You got the Scout Bobber 20 coming in at about roughly $12,000, which is $11,999. Then you also have the Scout 60 coming in at $9,999, which is basically $10,000. Then you got just the plain old Scout, which comes in at $11,999, which is roughly $1,200. I mean, which is roughly $12,000. After that, you have the Chief family. Now, this is where y'all are really going to start catching on, if you haven't already. I mean, you may already have caught on, but the Chief family looks. It didn't used to. It didn't previously, but now, I think starting last year or the year before, I haven't really been paying too much attention to India. The Chief family looks very, very similar, or almost identical, to what Harley-Davidson's Street Bob and Standard family look like. Have you paid attention to that? I'm just saying. So, like, Indian, stop copying. Like, be unique. Be what you claim to be. Unique. Stop copying. Just stop doing it. So you got the Chief coming in at $14,499. Then you got the Chief Dark Horse coming in at $16,999. Then you got the Chief Bobber coming in at $15,999. And then you got the Chief Bobber Dark Horse coming in at $18,999. Now, the Chief lineup, I'm not too fond of the looks of. I honestly feel like I liked the old Chief a little better because it was more, it was, they were being themselves. It was an Indian motorcycle. This is basically a Harley replica. This is a Harley Street Bob and Standard replica. All right. So then you jump into the Super Chief family. The Super Chief family, looking at this, is literally identical to the Heritage, in my opinion. I feel like they flat out just copied the Heritage. You got the Super Chief coming in at $18,499. Then you got the Super Chief Limited coming in at $29,999. Let me look at that. That's a Heritage with an Indian logo. I'm just telling you that. Then you go into the next lineup, which this is literally getting ridiculous at this point. Like, what the So the Indian Springfield family, the Springfield, also known as the Road King copy. You got the Indian Springfield family. The first one is the Indian Springfield, which is exactly the same as the standard Road King. It even has the passing lights on it, the windshield, the bags. It is a Road King with an Indian badge. It starts at $21,999. Then you got the Indian Springfield Dark Horse, aka the Harley-Davidson Road King Limited. It looks identical too. Even got the same similar bars, the same cowl. Look at it. It just looks the same. From this picture, if I just glance at it real quick, I swear that was a Road King. But it comes in at $22,499. Copycats. All right, so now we're getting into the Chieftain family, also known as the Street Glide copies. This is literally the Street Glide copy. So you got the Chieftain. Looks just like that kind of looks like a standard, or I don't know. So whatever. Then you got the Chieftain Dark Horse. But the Chieftain comes in at $21,999. The Chieftain Dark Horse coming in at $27,999. The Chieftain Limited, it's a limited, comes in at $28,749. And the Chieftain Elite comes in at $34,999. The Street Glide, like they're right here, Street Glide copies. That's what they are. All right. So then we got the Indian Challenger family, also known as the Almighty Road Glide with an Indian logo. I mean, they changed the front fairing up some. I like the lights on it, I think, a little bit, but it's a Road Glide copy. I mean, come on, Indian, man, y'all gotta do something better. So you got the Indian Challenger coming in at $23,999. You got the Indian Challenger Dark Horse coming in at $28,499. You got the Indian Challenger Limited coming in at $27,999. Also known, as I already said, the Road Glide copy. Then you scroll down to the Roadmaster, which is basically the limited lineup being copied as well. And it's actually just like the Ultra Limited line being copied. There's no Road Glide Limited in here. So you got the Roadmaster coming in at $29,999. You got the full tour pack. You got the bags on that joint. Then you got the Roadmaster Dark Horse. The Roadmaster Dark Horse coming in at $500 more at $30,499. And then you got the Roadmaster Limited coming in at roughly, I'd say $750 more at $30,749. Now, if you physically go on Indian's website and you scroll, did it work? You scroll through here. If you see those, I don't even know if it's focusing on them, but them jokers, I don't think it's focusing, whatever. They look exactly the same as Harley's lineup. They are direct copies. Now, I do got some information. Indian is about to release a few other models in the upcoming months. Some of them are already exposed and being seen online. A few of them are not. I had to do some research digging to find this information. I like to research and dig. It is what it is. So, Indian is about to release the Indian Scout Rogue. Okay? So, the Indian Scout Rogue. Can I sit my phone somewhere? Whatever. So, they're about to release the Indian Scout Rogue. It's going to basically be like a club-styled bike with a small fairing. It's going to be completely blacked out. I've seen some pictures of it, if that's it. I don't know if those were leaked photos or what they were. But I think it looks nice. It's a nice looking bike. You know, they're still copying off of Harley-Davidson, but I will say that the Rogue does look nice. Then they're coming out with the FTR Championship Carbon. wait a minute, FTR Championship Edition, which is going to basically be kind of like the FTR Carbon, because it's going to have a carbon fiber body. It's going to have paint matched wheels. I believe it's going to have some of that Indian red on it. It's going to come with the Akrapovic exhaust, as well as it's kind of like a replica of their flat track champion bike. Now that's going to be nice, because I myself do love the FTR. I think that's an excellent bike. I feel like if you're going to buy an Indian, it should be the FTR. If you're going to buy any of the other models in Indian's lineup, you might as well just go walk your ass into a Harley-Davidson dealership and get the real deal. Like, that's like going into the grocery store and you get that big old bag of, the bag of cereal, like not the kind that's in the box, not the Fruit Loops. You get the Fruit Rounds. Don't go get the Fruit Rounds. Just buy the damn Fruit Loops. All right. So then they're also supposed to be coming out with a Challenger Elite. The Challenger Elite is supposed to be like a limited production Challenger. They're basically copying Harley-Davidson CVOs. It's going to be similar to a CVO, where it's limited production, probably some limited colors. They may put a little bit bigger engine in it. Who knows? They might not. But they're supposed to be coming out with that as well. And as you saw while I was talking about these bikes, they had something similar to Harley-Davidson's Ultra Limiteds, but they didn't have anything like Harley-Davidson's Road Glide Limited. They just didn't. So they got a copy. They got a copy. So they're coming out with a Challenger that's going to be like the Road Glide Limited. I wasn't able to get the name of it, but it's basically like it's going to be like the Roadmaster lineup, but it's going to be a Challenger. It's going to have that fixed fairing in the front, and it's going to come with your full tour pack, your bags. It's going to be your full touring motorcycle, but with a different front end, because they hadn't done that yet, and Harley's been doing it for a while and it's been successful. So they got a copy. It is what it is. So let me know what y'all think about Indian's lineup. The only Indian in the lineup that I could give Indian credit for, and I can say they did a great job on, is the FTR. The rest of those are complete copies. It is what it is. Let me know if you feel the same way. Comment down below. Like this video. I don't know if it went too long. I tried to rush through it really quickly, but I'm cold. I'm about to go eat, so I'll check y'all out later. It's your boy Infinit Ryda signing out. Deuces.